Though a lot has been delivered as of now, but the opposition is, peddling and saying that there are many things that are left to do, including drugs, and then there is illegal mining, and there is 1,000 rupees assistance to the women. How do you respond to?
You raised especially drugs and illegal mining. This pertains to a law and order. And second, I feel that it is a cartel, and cartel will take time to break down. I tried my best, and we broke them. Today I can proudly say that 90% of illegal mining has 90% has been stopped.
Sir, you mentioned law and order. Opposition has been surrounding Aam Aadmi Party on law and order for the last 2 years. They said it is not, the governance has gone to shackles, the law and order is not in the proper state in the Punjab, industrialists are not feeling safe, then, there are such narratives around. How do you respond to that?
I feel that we are in the most, safest movement in terms of law and order. I remember the Kali government, it was, gangsters era.
Punjab, Yogi Adityanath, the CM of UP, is commenting on the law and order situation of Punjab that I have ended mafia in my state.
We are much more safer than Uttar Pradesh. There can be no comparison. We are the safest. We have the challenges. Uttar Pradesh has no challenge like that.
So how do you respond
We have a
to
border. Yeah, I say
comments about that?
NCRB data.
Liquor policy scam has tainted your party, it's given a big dent to your party's image, because your party is all about anti-corruption movement, and the Delhi policy scam has given it the opposite image.
No, I don't feel so. I don't feel so. It's your accusation that this is totally fake. It's a propaganda. What is a liquor scam? In actual, if there is any scam, it is the BJP has done it. They have taken 49.5 CR from Sharath Reddy. Supreme Court again and again and again. Just imagine, Wrinkle, 2.5 years. Country's top 2 enforcement agencies, Enforcement Directorate and CBI, has miserably failed after doing 3,000 raids, after doing, investigating thousands of, witnesses. They are unable to give 1 rupee in recovery.
But how they have charged your entire party in that case?
That is bloody nonsense. I say, where is recovery?
Swati Maliwal case that just happened, unfolded recently about Bibhav Kumar and Swati Maliwal. There are serious allegations.
See, Wrinkle, I have known Bibhav ji from last 12 years, since 2011. He's a gentleman. He can never do this. This I know. I'm saying that we are very much busy in Punjab. But knowing Bibhav Kumar, 1, and knowing BJP, 2, there is something. There is something which doesn't seem right. Our daily leaders are regularly commenting and doing press conference, since I'm not much aware. But one thing I can assure you is that Bibhav Kumar is a gentleman. He can never do this.
Party has not nominated even a single women candidate out of these 13 Lok Sabha constituencies. Why is it so?
Yes, we will work on it. No, it's not a friendly match over here. We are fighting on our agenda in Punjab. Congress is fighting on their agenda in Punjab. But right now, as a nation, there is a bigger challenge to our constitution, challenge to the existence of the idea of India, where we the whole country, from all colors, caste, creed, religion, are one, and BJP wants to break it.
But if ideologies matches in Delhi, why don't we match here in Punjab?
No, I'm here. We are working in same. So very rightly said, here BJP is not a challenge. Like in Delhi, BJP was challenge. So both parties here, there is no. Even if 13 seats will go into the India Alliance kitty. That is how it is happening in TMC Bengal. TMC is part of there.
Hello and welcome to the Savera. This is Dinkle before you. Today we are in the Lok Sabha constituency of Sri Anandpur Sahib, and joining us today is Cabinet Minister, Education Minister of Punjab, Mr. Harjot Singh Bains. Hello and welcome to the Savera, sir. How are you feeling today?
Thank you, Wrinkle. I'm feeling good.
Thank you so much for giving us time from your busy schedule. And as we have seen, you were addressing public amidst of the full swing elections. Building this rapport with the public in the local constituency. How important is it for you?
I think that is the primary responsible of any legislator, and this is what makes you, a public man. So, right as you said, so it's since morning 8 a.m. This is a daily day process. Every day, hundreds of people from different villages around, from my constituency come, and what makes it more lovely is that from all walks of life. Like even there was a young girl who was just past 12. That okay, I have passed 12, but my father cannot afford MBBS. But she has a hope that my legislator, my brother, can do it. So this is what makes me feel good, that I have connect with everyone, and I feel this is how MLA should work.
How do you find time for it in full swing of elections that they are just round the corner?
See, Wrinkle, elections is one thing. Today, if people, if you go anywhere around my constituency, people will say, no, ye hamara MLA hai.
True, we have before coming here, we were asking around people and we were saying ki kiski hawa hai yahan pe. They said Harjot Bains is our elder brother. We are going to vote for him. This sentiment is very strong in your bastion.
So that is the beauty. वो आपको बोलेंगे ये साडा MLA है जी, ये साडा मुंडा है, साडा भाई है. So and now if they come to me and like admission has to happen in 2 days, and if I say no, I'm busy for 10 days, so that is and then the word spreads that okay, that if you visit him, he never disappoints you.
It kind of builds your credibility.
Yes. And the other way around is also, I don't know how it would be for others, but for me, that is what makes me happy. That is what gives me contentment. That is what gives me satisfaction.
Satisfaction.
Yeah, even if when even one road is being built, I have done something good. If one school gets a new room, one school is getting a boundary wall, that is how I feel contented. Oh, at least I have done something.
So one thing at a time will make
one thing at a time, any day.
Change.
And even if one person is happy in a day, if I feel okay, I have done something for someone in my constituency, I feel contented.
So you get a good sleep.
Yes, I get a good sleep. So, and it keeps me moving.
So speaking of the Lok Sabha elections that are just around the corner, Badlav is something very much synonymous to your party that gave you whopping majority of 92 seats in 2022 Vidhan Sabha elections. This already puts you in a strong position in these Lok Sabha elections.
Yes.
How do you gauge these situations?
Definitely, 2022 elections were, I feel, they were historic in every aspect.
Given it's a new party.
Yeah, it's a new party. No poll agency would feel that, okay, we could get 92 seats. Such a big mandate. Bhagwant Mann, people voted for Bhagwant Mann as Chief Minister. And in last 2 years, our Chief Minister has delivered. Today, 90% of the households of Punjab are getting free power. I met a elderly in my constituency. He said that every month, he is saving that electricity bill money in a golak. And after 5 years, he will break it. Along with it, that this is how much money have been saved. So this is one thing. Then Mahalla clinics. You ask the elderly in my constituency, once they visit, they are so satisfied. And I will also praise the doctors. Creating infrastructure is is duty of a government. We created an infrastructure as Mahalla clinics, Aam Aadmi clinics. But the staff is also doing great. The doctors are doing great, and all the elderly praises doctors so much that also anything happens, they have built a rapport. So Aam Aadmi clinics is working out.
And how is education going?
Government schools. Yeah. Like for example, there is a government senior secondary school Nangal. It was having 600 students last year. This year, its number has already reached 900. So 300 more families are connected. So 300 families have shifted their children from private to a government school. So these all things, then Sadak Suraksha Force, then a lot of other, electricity, irrigation water, river water, canal water for irrigation, a lot of factors
Though a lot has been delivered as of now, but the opposition is, peddling and saying that there are many things that are left to do, including drugs, and then there is illegal mining, and there is 1,000 rupees assistance to the women. How do you respond to such
the issues you raised, especially drugs and illegal mining. This pertains to a law and order. And second, I feel that it is a cartel, and cartel will take time to break down. I headed a portfolio of mining, so I tried my best, and we brought them. Today I can proudly say that 90% of illegal mining, 90% has been stopped. You will not see any open day site working, which used to happen in previous governments. During night they have such a system, such spy system, and then they managed to.
What is this drug nexus? And then
so that was about illegal mining. So during night hours, during early morning hours, they try to mine, and that is a chori. So it's not but open day, broad daylight mining, illegal mining happening as it used to happen.
How is your government planning to curb the rest of the 10%?
It has to, we need to bring in technology. We need to bring in, sensors, check gates, and it's only technology, because now we introduce drones. Illegal mining mafia has its own drones. They have laser lights, so it's a cartel. So it's a fight between, an agency and a thief. So it will go on. And coming on to drugs, yes, it's an issue. Even our Chief Minister last year on 15th of August said, yes, we are coming up with a strategy, and so it is a two-way thing. One is enforcement. That has to come through police. Second is a social war. I feel like in my village, everywhere, in every village, I say this, that if one youngster can make 10 youngsters to do drugs, then why can't 10 youngsters do the other way around? Bring that one person in the mainstream. So we have to come up with something, a very big social movement where all political parties, all NGOs, from every walk in life, then only Punjab can, fight this.
As you said, sir, you mentioned law and order. Opposition has been surrounding Aam Aadmi Party on law and order for the last 2 years. They said it is not, the governance has gone to shackles, the law and order is not in the proper state in the Punjab, industrialists are not feeling safe, then, there are such narratives around. How do you respond to that?
I feel that we are in the most, safest movement in terms of law and order. If you track last 20 years, might be any government, there have been killings. I remember the Kali government, it was, gangsters era. We have broke down the gangsters. There have been few major incidents, very sad incidents. And but the police is doing extraordinary work.
Even Yogi Adityanath, not just politicians from Punjab, Yogi Adityanath, the CM of UP, is commenting on the law and order situation of Punjab, that I have ended mafia in my state.
I said that we have to go by figures. There is an agency in this country, a legalized agency headed by central government, National Crime Records Bureau. So we have to go by the NCRB data. We are much more safer than Uttar Pradesh. There can be no comparison. Punjab is one right now, just being a border state, being a state which had a past. Despite that, we are the safest. We have the challenges. Uttar Pradesh has no challenge like that.
So how do you respond
we have
to
a border. I say
his comments about your
NCRB data. Yes, there cannot be. There is a Jungle Raj in Uttar Pradesh. In Punjab, everyone has is safe, and Punjab police is doing extraordinary job.
So speaking of your party, Aam Aadmi Party, we have to bring Delhi in the scene, and liquor policy scam has tainted your party. It's given a big dent to your party's image, because your party is all about anti-corruption movement, and the Delhi policy scam has given it the opposite image. How do you see that?
No,
I
don't feel so. I don't feel so. It's your accusation, and if you've hit like today is the last day of campaigning in Delhi. If you go in today in Delhi, you just look at the road shows of Arvind Kejriwal. He's on an interim bail for 20 days. But the madness of Delhi, because everyone knows that this is totally fake. It's a propaganda. It's totally fake. It's propaganda. What is a liquor scam? In actual, if there is any scam, it is the BJP has done it. They have taken 49.5 CR from Sharath Reddy. That is a banking transaction. Supreme Court again and again and again. Just imagine, Prinkel, 2.5 years. Country's top 2 enforcement agencies, Enforcement Directorate and CBI, has miserably failed after doing 3,000 raids, after doing, investigating thousands of, witnesses. They are unable to give 1 rupee in recovery.
But how they have charged your entire party in that case?
That is bloody nonsense. I say, where is recovery? In PMLA, it is very clear that where is the proceeds of the crime? Again and again, Supreme Court has been asking, and they have miserably failed. Why they ran away from the argument on Sanjay Singh's bail? Because they knew that their case will fall flat. That's why they never opposed on Sanjay Singh's bail application.
And what about, sir, what are your reactions about Swati Maliwal case that just unfolded recently about Bipin Kumar and Swati Maliwal? There are serious allegations about your
See, Rinkle, I have known Bipin ji from last 12 years, since 2011. He's a gentleman. He can never do this. This I know.
But
I'm saying that we are very much busy in Punjab. But knowing Bipin Kumar, 1, and knowing BJP, 2, there is something.
And you know Swati Maliwal
there is
also.
There is something which doesn't seem right. Our daily leaders are regularly commenting and doing press conference, since I'm not much aware. But one thing I can assure you is that Bipin Kumar is a gentleman. He can never do this.
So you stand strong with
101%.
And what about allegations put on by your women?
I don't know what is cooking in over there.
Talking about women MPs, Aam Aadmi Party has not nominated even a single women candidate out of these 13 Lok Sabha constituencies. Yes. Why is it so? This representation is lacking here.
Yes, we will work on it. Though our organization have many good female leaders, but this is one point. But we have many female legislators. We have a cabinet minister. But we will work more on it.
And speaking about, sir, the India Alliance, it is there very much in the center. You have also gone for the campaigns. You've witnessed the rallies there. Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann is also busy campaigning for the alliance altogether. But here we are in the fray with Congress. The ideology is somewhat the same, and there is some, notion surrounding it that even if the Punjabis vote for Congress or Aam Aadmi Party, it will go to the same kitty. So is it a kind of friendly match happening here?
No, it's not a friendly match over here. We are fighting on our agenda in Punjab. Congress is fighting on their agenda in Punjab. But right now, as a nation, there is a bigger challenge. Challenge to our constitution. Challenge to the the existence of the idea of India, where we the whole country from all colors, caste, creed, religion are one, and BJP wants to break it. BJP wants to turn around our constitution. Democracy is under question. So when your existence is at stake, then you have to come together. Then you have to keep your individual differences, and then you have to come together to save the constitution, which is so great constitution made by Baba Saheb Ambedkar ji. So that is why we are together in an India alliance, and today as a nation is accepting this alliance because they know that they want to save this constitution, they want to save democracy.
But if ideologies matches in Delhi, why don't they match here in Punjab?
No, I'm here. We are working in same. So very rightly said, here BJP is not a challenge. Like in Delhi, BJP was challenge. So both parties here with
here in context of Punjab.
No. Even if 13 seats will go into the India Alliance kitty. That is how it is happening in TMC Bengal. TMC is part of there.
So how are you projecting figures of these elections from Punjab?
We have been, like our Chief Minister said, we are winning 13 seats. It will be 13-0.
Who do you see as your biggest competitor?
I don't see any biggest competitor. What I feel is that, our good work has to be, reach each voter of Punjab. So, like many big issues like free power, you can say Aam Aadmi clinics, education, these reaches, but many small works which we do in our constituencies, they don't get that much of attention. We need to spread this much. No government ever has done this much of work in first 2 years. Usually it says, first few years are honeymoon period. But this is one government which right from the day one, our Chief Minister took oath on 16th of March, has been working on the very first cabinet meeting, which I was blessedly, by the God, I was part of it. 20,000 jobs for the first year. And till now, 43,000 jobs. So it's a long list of works which we have done.
When we talk about
which as soldiers of Aam Aadmi Party, it's our duty that we take this work to the voters.
When we talk about the issues of Punjab, there is farmers' issues which are very much imperative.
Yes.
And the opposition is saying that you have promised bonus on MSP and there is no payment of compensation. Mr. Jhakar has alleged to your party. How do you respond to that?
It's for the first time the compensation has reached. I will not say at time, rather before time in Punjab for the first time. And earlier, only when the whole crop was devastated, only then compensation. This time, even if only on 20% damage, 30% damage, compensations are being given. Number one. Number two, no chief minister ever would have deliberated till midnights with the union cabinet ministers and standing solidarity with farmer unions. We have seen it till 2 a.m. Our chief minister was negotiating along, and he took side by the farmers. He stood by the farmers. So we are with the farmers, and it is high time BJP realizes that
BJP is also alleging that you are backing farmers in their resentment against them. You are fueling that resentment against
101% we are backing them, but not against the resentment, but on their demands. And that demand is not only for Punjab. Today there is in whole country, in the rural India, there is dissentment. There is anger in rural India. Farmers, Punjab farmers are vocals. We are warriors. That is one aspect. But in every state, in UP, you go in UP, Bihar, Maharashtra, kisan naraz hain.
Why is it so? Why is it that resentment there?
Because when you say that your MSP will be double, I will double your incomes, there will be crop insurances, there will be this, but rural India has received nothing.
If India Alliance voted to power, what will they do for farmers?
Yeah, we will guarantee the MSP. We will guarantee the MSP. There has to be increase in Manrega payments. There has been no increase in Manrega payments. I have written, I'm the only education minister to do this who have written to the union government. From last 12 years, just look at the rate of inflation. And everything you take, from last 12 years, they give 600 for one child for uniform. They have not increased it.
How much is your government paying?
Our government is paying for the other things. That has come from the central fund. We are paying for the infrastructure. We are paying for the teacher's salary. Two things. And in that it is a share basis. We pay for 40%. We say, okay, we will pay 100 rupees. We will increase our share, but you also come up, and especially the North Indian states, Himachal, Jammu. Here the students need 2 uniforms because in summer, like in this season, it's extreme summer, and in winter it's extreme winter.
They at least need 2 pairs.
Yes, and all the northern India, we are ready to put our share, and we said that okay, I'm going to increase 200 from my side. What are you giving? Nothing.
And the central government is also stopping your GST share.
Definitely GST share, NHM share, Magar Sikhya, Rural Development Fund, more than 10, and now it would be reaching 10,000 crores. This is not how this is not how a nation works. It's very sad.
So coming to the culmination of this interview, the BJP is projecting 400 par. How does your alliance or for Matter Punjab AAP sees that statement?
Wrinkle, whenever I get time, I try to read or see eminent journalists of all over the country. No journalist, even their mouthpieces, even who were the BJP mouthpieces, are saying today that it's a Modi wave. Forget 400, forget 370, forget 300, even 272 is under challenge. Okay. That is by challenge by their mouthpieces. So you just imagine what the ground situation would be.
What is the ground situation as per you?
I feel people are voting against Prime Minister Modi this time.
Okay.
They don't want Prime Minister Modi for a third time.
So this is your observation.
Yes, people feel cheated by Bharatiya Janata Party.
All right, sir. All right. Well, these statements will come to test on June 1 as Punjab goes to the polls on June 1 and the results will be out on June 4 for us to see. This is all for now. For more major updates and continuous coverage of elections, stay tuned to the Savera.